That'd be like funny if like Apple's like, we're gonna put Bejeweled on there. I feel like today is one of those days where if we were in school, like grade school, you'd ask teacher, like, we have class outside, please, today?
Yeah.
And then you ask enough, and eventually you just break that teacher down so they go, okay, it's a good idea. Because it's just so nice out. Nobody wants to be in... We could probably do the show. I mean, we could do the show outside, technically.
That would have some background noise. It would be funky, don't you think, though?
Depends on where we go, I guess.
It'd be fun, though.
Yeah, it could make it sound like, yes, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We could, in theory. Well, that's a long walk, though.
A little bit.
I like air conditioning.
Yeah, me too.
Is that so wrong?
You know, I feel like some of the members of the show might be a little stinky after that.
Going outside?
Oh. Yeah.
Who are you saying, Riley? Who are you shaming right now?
Several,
Y'all
just
know.
one.
No, Riley. Riley, who are you stink shaming?
I'm stink shaming Eric. There's no shame in it. He knows.
Why would you say that about him?
Yeah, that's true.
He can't even defend himself.
Oh, Eric, where are you at? Is he even listening?
No, he's busy doing solitaire.
Okay.
He's going to win eventually.
Solitaire. I haven't played that game in so long.
Yeah, no, I haven't won. I never won solitaire.
You never did. I was so good at it.
Really?
Yeah.
Online blackjack I was good at, too.
Like for money?
No, I didn't play for money. I just played it to play it.
Why wouldn't you
For
play
the
for money?
game, the love of the
Because
game.
I was in college and didn't have
Yeah.
any to lose.
Oh, there is
Oh,
that.
that's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good point.
I've only played blackjack once in my life, and that was for a charity event where I was up 50,000.
Wow.
But it was like fake money. Like you didn't win the money, and like it wasn't like it was a donation to get in.
Yeah.
But like whoever quote unquote won got to donate money to their charity. But because I didn't know how to play blackjack, I Googled what the hands were I had on my phone, and because I didn't know what I was doing.
Isn't it supposed to be lucky though? Like when you play and you've never played, or is that poker?
I think it's everything where it's like I just didn't know any better. So like I didn't know any of the strategies, so like it just like
Yeah, it's
it just,
beginner's luck.
Yeah, and I think like it got a little bit heated because people thought I was like lying, and I was like, I don't know why would I lie
They've
about
never
it?
played before.
But yeah, like I was like, why? Like it's not real money, and it's
Because
for
you're
charity.
hustling them.
Yeah, I mean,
essentially, that's what they think.
Dude, it was like it went like on for like 2 hours, and like I remember the event they had a cigar station. I'm like, I just want to go smoke a cigar. So I was like, I'm just gonna go all in on this next hand, and I did, and then I lost. But I still like, yeah. And I remember they had the chips had holes in them, so you couldn't cash them in like for real money. Because I'm sure some jackass would try to do that. So that's my one and only time. I guess I played online poker for a charity this past year. With our friend,
anything.
our friend Dancing Doug Hammer put on an event which is for Chance Life, which is very good. I also lost right away because I didn't know what I was doing. And online poker is different because it's a time limit, so it goes quickly. And like I didn't know anything was. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. But Riley, you should make money off of that.
I mean, I can't do it anymore. Like,
Why?
I mean, I don't know. Like when I went to try to go, I used to play it all the time as like a Zen thing, just to like take my head out of it. And now I tried to go back the other day just like because I had a minute. I don't remember any of it.
Well, I think it's find your way back. You can
It's
make
not
money.
like I have any money anyway.
Here's
now.
the thing: you could do like a Twitch stream of you playing online poker, and you can make money because you are a female.
You and my grandpa.
What does that mean?
Wait, your grandpa could too? Wait, why?
Yeah,
You and your-
it's
what?
like a grandpa thing to do. It's to play online poker all the time. So you and my grandpa can do it together.
I thought you were implying.
Grandma now, honey?
Well, no,
cute.
I thought he was
You
implying
just
that his
have
grandpa's a hustler.
grandpa hobbies.
Well, that's really not grandpa
Okay,
hobbies now.
Grandpa's swinging kettlebells like I do.
No,
I mean, he's a strong grandpa.
it's just weird that grandpas nowadays the hobby be online poker, whereas like my
suppose.
grandpa was like Sudoku or like doing the crossword puzzle for the New York Times,
I
something
swear
like
the
that.
conversations we have on this podcast, like how do we end up on this again?
Very random.
I was talking about poker and being outside.
Oh, that's right.
I
Eric,
don't know
who's
where
in
we
there
went from
not
there.
listening, playing solitaire.
Oh, that's it.
Oh,
that's
so-
it. Yeah,
Yes.
it's like Minesweeper too. That was a classic
I haven't
game.
played that in forever. Bejeweled.
Yeah.
Bejeweled's my jam. When you're in the doctor's office and you have no service on your phone. What?
Did you say Bejeweled Bejam?
Bejeweled is
my
the jam.
Bejeweled is
Bejeweled is the jam.
Bejam.
Bejeweled bejam.
It's basically the same thing as Candy Crush, isn't it?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that's the only game that's loaded into my phone because it comes stock. So when I don't have any service in the doctor's office, that's what I play.
What, you mean Bejeweled comes stock on your phone?
Yes. It's one of the apps on your phone.
Is it?
Yes.
Like I don't think it is, Riley.
Yes, it is.
Not on mine.
No.
I never. Okay.
What phone do you have?
The iPhone 11 Pro. What
Yeah,
the
no.
hell are you laughing
Did
at me
the phone
for?
provider auto install apps on your
Is this
phone?
like a U2 album
Yeah,
thing
the
where
Songs
you
of
just put it on
Innocence?
your phone automatically?
Riley, I'm sure it synced with your last phone.
Okay, but I
That-
never
that's why-
downloaded it.
right,
so
but-
maybe it's synced from like 20
Yes.
phones ago.
Yeah, but it kept syncing from your iTunes, and that's why I downloaded all your apps.
Okay.
That'd be like funny if like Apple's like, we're gonna put Bejeweled on there. That and Mafia Wars, that was always a good one. Or The
Oh my
Sims
gosh.
too.
Farm one?
Farmville.
Never played that.
Yeah, but I never did either. But no, like the thing was, you had to keep checking in on it every couple hours, otherwise it would die. So, like
plants would
that's
die.
how they hooked you in.
Yeah, it was a
game
pain
like
in the
that.
butt.
Hatchimals, Hamachi.
Tamagotchis.
There we go.
You a big Tamagotchi guy, Hoodie? You probably had one of those.
I had one. I was the Digimon version, though.
I did too.
Digital
That's
monsters.
the cool version.
Digimon are the champions.
You bougie.
I mean, some people like that over Pokemon. That's the debate that wages on
and
still.
they're wrong.
Yeah.
And they're wrong. Pokemon far superior.
This is definitely to the left of this podcast
And
today.
then to the right.
We go all over. We're not afraid to go all over this podcast, which, by the way, you can watch Facebook.com. Search Your Morning Show. Appreciate you listening. Riley, what are you excited about today?
I'm going to go button up a few more things for wedding planning.
Are you getting married?
Yeah. In September. You better be there. I know you're not giving a speech.
I haven't gotten an invite.
Yes, you have. I handed it to you in here.
Oh, that's true. I'm sorry.
Save the date.
I wasn't even trying to mess with you. I knew I got the save the date.
Did you see my face? I did the
Wait,
mom.
for the new one?
Yes, it was the resave the date with the black and white photo of Marshall and I in front of a window. You turd.
That's the save the date or the resave the date, not the invitation, though.
Well, but that's the same thing.
Right.
That's
okay,
the
so I was right then.
confusion.
I haven't gotten
That's
like
the confusion.
That was one of
okay.
the things that I have to look into because I don't want a fancy wedding invitation. People throw them out. I don't want to spend that much money on it.
Just do a Facebook invite.
Yeah.
Never.
Let's do a group text.
No, I know. I may not be bougie with the invitations, but I at least need to send them out. See, what's so terrible is none of y'all actually get it in the mail. You always get. I've handed you every invitation I've ever had.
I don't know if that's terrible. It doesn't make a difference to me.
Stamp, girl.
Yeah, I just don't want to spend money on the stamp, and then I want ones that you have to RSVP online. I don't want to have to spend more money on stamps to send it because John, you're a little confused. So basically, when you send somebody an invitation, and you do the RSVP in the mail. When you send them that, it's customary for you to send them a stamp. So they don't have to go get a stamp to RSVP to your wedding.
Yes.
But what you don't realize is if you have 100 invitations times 42 cents a pop, that gets expensive. Is it 42 cents?
I don't know.
No,
nobody. If anybody knows the price of stamps off the top of their dome, they're 85 years old.
Right. But that's the thing is who really goes to the mailbox to RSVP anymore?
Well, also mailing's not good because I didn't know if I was invited to our boss Cruz's wedding.
Yeah.
And then because I never got a save date and just didn't want to say anything because I was like, oh, it's a small wedding, whatever.
I got to save the date. Oh my God, pandemic time.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
Yeah. So I didn't get my invite till the Wednesday before. You're supposed to RSVP by a Monday. I got that Wednesday before. So and then Eric and I were trying to find hotels. Let me tell you, I don't remember what it was called, but it was something like the Bear Inn, where it's just for gay men, as a gay man hotel, and that's the only thing available at the time.
What?
It's something called Eric. Remember what's Eric?
Did you book it?
Eric, do you remember what was the hotel called in Key West? That it's like the gay men club. It was called what the hell was it? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Did you book it?
No, I didn't find a hotel, but that was one of the only offerings at the time. Because I know it was a festival or something going on too.
I was going to say if you go to a gay hotel, John, you're going to get propositioned because along with all the DMs that I get from ladies, I get them from the men's for you too. So if you went there, you would definitely get some flirtation over your way.
I bet you, first of all, let me say this: being at a Pride parade, we go to Pride every year.
Fun.
The cleanest outhouses I've seen in my entire life. I said that on stage one year. These are the cleanest outhouses and everything. What is it?
It's called the New Orleans House.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Of course it is.
So that was one of the only things we could find at first. So but we found something else because I'm not good at fashion. And I very my friend Justin.
Can we repeat that again, please?
I'm not that great at fashion, so I use my friend Justin, who is my who's styled me for the last 4 or 5 years.
So next time you say I'm biting off your style in the kick battle, I'm gonna remember you said that.
Well, I won't. So that's podcast doesn't count anywhere else. So Rose, what are you excited about today?
I'm excited because we have some friends coming over and we're going to do a little cookout dinner type of thing. We've been working on our backyard situation, creating a fire pit area and just kind of getting the house together again. So I got to clean today. I'm just excited to hang out with people.
I love huffing cleaning supplies. No kidding. But there is something to a freshly cleaned room, that smell. Hoodie, what are you excited about today?
I'm excited.
know.
I'm going on a long ass walk today because the fire alarms are going off in my apartment system right now for the next 3 hours. So I'm just going to avoid going home and just going to motivate myself to get fit, y'all.
Yeah.
Woo! Walking.
Yeah. I've walked 4 miles each day this whole week, which has been exciting because it's been nice out. So I'm excited to do that as well.
Cool.
You can watch today's podcast, watch all the videos too, to search Your Morning Show on every social media platform. Get the podcast as well. Search Your Morning Show. We'll see you tomorrow.